The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose. Those who say it can't be done are usually interrupted by others doing it. Anyone who has ever struggled with poverty knows how extremely expensive it is to be poor. The world is before you, and you need not take it or leave it as it was when you came in. An identity would seem to be arrived at by the way in which the person faces and uses his experience. To act is to be committed, and to be committed is to be in danger. Education is indoctrination if you're white, subjugation if you're black. People are trapped in history, and history is trapped in them. Children have never been very good at listening to their elders, but they have never failed to imitate them. Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without, and know we cannot live within. Be careful what you set your heart upon, for it will surely be yours. Enthusiasm in our daily work lightens effort, and turns even labor into pleasant tasks. Love him and let him love you. Do you think anything else under heaven really matters? A child cannot be taught by anyone who despises him, and a child cannot afford to be fooled. If the relationship of father to son could really be reduced to biology, the whole earth would blaze with the glory of fathers and sons. Life is tragic simply because the earth turns and the sun inexorably rises and sets, and one day, for each of us, the sun will go down for the last time. No people come into possession of a culture without having paid a heavy price for it. Money, it turned out, was exactly like sex. You thought of nothing else if you didn't have it and thought of other things if you did. People can cry much easier than they can change. When one begins to live by habit and by quotation, one has begun to stop living. There is a sanctity involved with bringing a child into this world. It is better than bombing one out of it. It is a very rare man who does not victimize the helpless. The noblest spirit is most strongly attracted by the love of glory. Nobody is more dangerous than he who imagines himself pure in heart. For his purity, by definition, is unassailable. People who treat other people as less than human must not be surprised when the bread they have cast on the waters comes floating back to them, poisoned.